negative numbers too. In this nugget, the learning objective is to count forwards and backwards through 0. First, we'll recap what negative numbers are, and then we'll count forwards and backwards through 0 on a line. So let's recap. Negative numbers are any number less than 0. And negative numbers are always on a number line. The further to the left, the smaller the number. So any number to the left of 0 is negative, and any number to the right of 0 is positive. Let's have a look at how we can count through 0. So if we've got 2 and we want to subtract 5, we start at 2 and we just count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 subtract 5 is negative 3. We're also going to go over another method. This time, you add or subtract to get to 0. So we're still starting at positive 2, and we're going to subtract 2 to get to 0. We've subtracted 2 so far, but we've got to subtract 5 in total. So we've got another 3 to subtract, because 2 add 3 is 5. So we subtract the remaining amount, which is 3. So in total, we have subtracted 5, and still it's negative 3, but we've just used a slightly different method. Let's have a look at another example. This time, negative 3 subtract 4. So we're going to subtract as we would using a number line. We start at negative 3 and we're going to subtract by counting back to the left. We've got 4 to subtract in total, so let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got to negative 7, and negative 7 is our answer. You're solve negative 7, add 9. You can either count on 9, or you can add to get to 0, and then add the remaining amount. Pause the video and have a go. So, at negative 7, and added 9 until you got to 2. 2 is the answer. Or you may have used the other method. Again, starting at negative 7, you may have added 7 to get to 0, and then added another 2 so that you are adding 9 in total. Because 7 add 2 is 9. Answer 2. Well done if you got that correct. Now have a go at this one. 2 subtract 7. Pause the video and have a go. At 2 and counting back 7. All the way to negative 5. Negative 5 is the answer. Or you may have started at 2, subtracted 2 to get to 0, and then subtracted the remaining. 2 add 5 is 7, so you've subtracted 7 in total. Still negative 5. Now let's have a look at this question. In the morning, the temperature was negative 3. At the warmest part of the day, the temperature was 9 degrees Celsius. How much did the temperature rise? So the temperature was negative 3 degrees Celsius, or minus 3 degrees Celsius. It rose to 9 degrees Celsius. So to find out how much the temperature has increased, we've got to start at -3 and count up to 9. So to work this out, we can use the scale to help us. We've got to start at -3 and count up to 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 degrees Celsius is the difference between -3 and 9 degrees. We could have done it like this. We could have added -3 to 0 and then added another 9 to get to 9, and then 3 adds 9 is 12. So the answer is 12 degrees Celsius. Your turn now. In the morning, the temperature was -4 degrees Celsius. At the warmest part, the temperature was 6 degrees Celsius. How much did the temperature rise by throughout the day? Pause the video and have a go. Through the answer now. So the temperature started at -4 degrees Celsius and it rose to 6 degrees Celsius. If you counted from -4 to 6 using the scale to help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that the temperature rose by. Or you may have done it like this. Added 4 to get to 0, and then add another 6 to get to the 6 degrees. 4 add 6 is 10. So there are 10 degrees Celsius. Remember, negative numbers are numbers that are less than 0. And as you go to the left, get smaller. You can hop on the number line to help you count through 0.